how bad are your circumstances really? I really enjoy Tim Hawkins, and he's a brilliant musician and comedian. And he made this joke on Job. And he said, how bad was Job's wife if the devil took away everything from him but left his wife? And it made me think about me as a woman and as a person. If I'm a blessing in someone's life, or am I a hindrance? Am I their support? But am I enough of a nagging person that the devil would just leave me there? Now, I know that's not why she was left, but it makes you wonder. And then you think of Job and everything he had to face and how his faith was tested, and he actually failed. If you read through the whole book of Job, you see how many times he wallowed in self-pity, and how he who was a faithful servant of the Lord, who was exalted by God himself, was then put to the test and failed. And it's hard. There were moments of clarity for Job where he said, no, you know what, God is still good, God is still in charge, and God is still good for me. But then there were moments where he said, woe is me, and why me, Lord? And there were times where his friends were pathetic. His friends who were learned and had testimony of Job's faithfulness doubted and egged him on in his doubting. And then a young friend who said, but I've looked at you and I've watched you and you've been my mentor. Where's that Job gone? This morning I want to read to you from Job 27. And it's one of the more upbeat chapters in Job. The heading is Job maintains his integrity. But I want to focus in on verse 3 that says, as long as my breath is in me and the breath of God in my nostrils. When we were created, God breathed his breath in us. His spirit filled us. So your next breath is not a given. And what is it that you're going to do with it? How are you going to impact others? Are you going to be a blessing to them, or are you going to help add to that saying of misery seeks company? Are you going to be the company of misery? Just a thought for today. Are you Job's wife, who is enough of a nagging, dripping tap? Or are you his encouraging friend that says, this isn't you, I've seen you, I've known you, you are better than this? May you have a great and blessed day.